Hello and welcome back to another edition of shitty green screen nightly. Anyway, we're playing Super Mario RPG, and I'm just gonna pick up right where I left off. Let's play. So I just beat up that crocodile guy that stole the Cloud Child's coin. I think it was. Some shy guys up in here on pogo sticks, which seem like a bad choice of vehicle when you're going around assaulting people. There's more efficient methods. How did I win 10 coins? That'd be my backdrop. It's a piece of paper. Great job, guys. I'm just gonna keep hitting that fucking thing. I know it. I'm in a temporary studio situation. Production value should be expected to go up at some point. You don't have anything to say to me? Jeez, I just saved her life. She didn't give me not even a thank you. I need some flower points. Oh. It's a collective. Didn't realize that. Okay, great. Any special items? Oh, of course, the rare frog coin from Frog Fuchsius. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention to Mario's HP. And now I'll probably pay for it. Here we go. Oh boy. Yeah, use it on the I want to use it on you. Oh, I can do both in the same turn. I did not get into this game reading any instructions. I totally forgot how the SNES controller scheme was, and I'm playing with a PS3 controller. I know that's no excuse, but Please excuse my shittiness. Yeah, get up, Mario, asshole. Yeah, let me crash, bro. About to cough again. Oh, shit, that sounds like the microphone. Block it, man. You're not even trying. You're a fucking cloud. Oh, man. Just coming out of the woodwork. Does the Mushroom Kingdom just have 0 military defense? I swear to fucking God, I get invaded on a more than once per day basis. Oh, you suck. Good job, Cloudy. This is insane. It's like this is the very beginning of the game, and they're just not leveling up quickly like I want them to. Well, I already found her ellipsis, which I assume is an object made for sexual pleasure. I think that's what the assumption is. Oh man, I'm very good at not getting hit by these. So that's just their thing. That's all they do. They just look for places to bounce. I guess this is the boss bouncer. It's Mac. definitely cannot dodge the drain attack. It's lame. Oh, good. Son of a bitch is stunned. Guess why? Keep him stunned. I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright, kid. Bring the pain. I guess that just like I just have to allow that to fuck with me. Oh man. Alright, I've got mushrooms, I've got options here. Just hammer him. Oh. What the hell? That does the same damage. God damn it. So are all the bosses in this more or less like swords? Because there was that one guy that landed, the main bad guy, I'm assuming, landed in Bowser's castle. I mean, that's fine. Just wondering. Alright, Mario. Get some shrooms in you, boy. Wait, does he not get to attack into that already? He's not paying attention. It's gonna happen a lot where I'm just not paying attention. Can I hammer him if he's right there? Yeah, I guess I can. I'm gonna thunderbolt you. You. And then I'm gonna do it again. Kill all of y'all. But is he, so that I don't know. I just don't know what's happening. I need a mushroom, bro. You're so weak, Marshy, or whatever your name is. Something's got to give here. This is getting ridiculous. Come on. Fitting to get fucking killed. Do I really want to save him though? I think I do. I think Mario needs to survive this because I might just end up getting myself killed here. This is very embarrassing. Today. Alright, come on. Right in Mallow's face. Yep, great job. Will you die already? Thank you. Get back up, you were just joking, you little asshole. Alright, Mario. Let's just keep raising your attack because these battles are taking too long. Do the same for you, little cloud man. How far can I lean back? Jesus. Not much. Okay. I'm just gonna stay here. With my invisible shirt. Half invisible. Oh, do I have to like... Oh no, I don't have to. Wow, great job. What a 90s splash screen. I love it. I just had a Zorn and Thorn kind of flashback to Final Fantasy IX right there. Anyone else get that feeling from those two? Oh, really? Who'd have think it's the only guy that bothers to help you, shitheads. Oh, I'm with my window size. Is that it's coming through live? Okay, that's annoying. All right, I'm playing on one monitor. It's a bad but temporary setup. No, just a coincidence, I'm sure. Alright, let's get the F out of here. See if I can I gear up here? Where's that shop? Slow the fuck down, kid. Oh my. Not touching that one. Fortuitous. Oh, I bet his grandfather is an actual frog. Oh, wait, I wanted to buy stuff from this guy anyway. I'm looking for a fucking lozenge. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's pretty useful for 5 coins. And a couple of these. Oh no, where's the pants in this relationship? I need to give those to him. I don't own either of these. Okay, yeah. Okay, great. Let's equip that shit. Increase their HP. I don't need to sleep at the inn. Fuck this town. I'm going to the Kiro sewers. Cool. His body just disappears. It's weird because I can see through. I can see to the bottom of the water's see-through. Huh. Yeah, I agree. Blossom, you're the first person in my chat, by the way, like ever, so thank you for that. Oh, I probably already know this. Oh, and playing means that I'm very bad at this already. Yeah, if you're gonna stick around, just bear with me, because I'm still not 100% used to the platform or even really how to use like Game Show, so it's a first attempt. Oh, Twitch. But I am like playing on a PS3 controller with. I'm on a OpenEMU, so not 100% great with the controls. Nice. Yeah, and I'm kind of determined to not check out any online guides or anything. Like I'm just gonna blindly stumble my way through this game. But it's one of those games that I feel like I should have played like in my childhood. I've always been like way into JRPGs and stuff, but I just never got into it. So now's as good a time as any, right? Yeah, I'm in my late 20s, and it's still, I mean, I love this kind of, like, isometric art style. It's cool. I mean, this to me holds up a lot better than, like, 90% of the shit you find on N64. Or, like, PlayStation era. That was bad. Yeah, I agree 100%. I feel Final Fantasy VII is almost unplayable, like, just graphics-wise. But yeah, a lot of the stuff does hold up that was sort of considered, like, you know, maybe a lower art form back then, when everyone was just always hyped about number of polygons. I think because Square did this, isn't there supposed to be, like, didn't they sneak in like a Final Fantasy boss somewhere? I thought I had read that somewhere. Yeah, Legend of Mana is pretty dope. I always really liked the way that the Breath of Fire series looked on the original on PS1. Mushroom Kingdom has a rodent problem. Okay. You know, this might be another Metroid situation for you if I can't figure out how to get past this goddamn sewer. Now I'm getting somewhere. If I can jump on that button. Good to know. Never underestimate my abilities to get stuck on something really easy. When I was in 6th grade, and Ocarina had like just come out, and I got stuck in the fire temple legit for 6 months. And the solution to my problem was literally walking up to a ledge, and that Link would auto climb. That eluded me for 6 months. Probably shouldn't have admitted that to anyone. I mean, I can't remember exactly, but I assume I did other things in the interim. I was pretty into Paper Mario at that time, too. That was a pretty sick game. Which this clearly influenced. What any specific titles that you are looking out for when you come to watch streams or genres, I guess? Either or. What does the true form pin do for me? I don't want that now. Cool. Yeah, I gotta get back up there. Darn. Oh. That works for me. Oh, nice. I was thinking of doing Genesis at some time. I really want to play Toe Jam and Earl again. That's like one of those games that I haven't played in a long time. I was always a Nintendo kid growing up, but Toe Jam and Earl was my jam. Yeah, I don't know why I just did that again. Yeah, it was a really kind of surreal kind of game, but good amount of fun. I just remember going around and picking up a lot of weird stuff for points, like I think like dirty socks and stuff like that. Okay, nice. I'll actually make a note of that. I'm making a list. Thanks for the suggestion. Oh yeah, Paper Mario was hysterical when it came out. At least to me, it was. This is essentially a Final Fantasy game with like a Mario skin. I feel like obviously I haven't played enough to make total judgment, but that's what it feels like. The humor in Paper Mario was sort of like what got me hooked on it. Oh yeah. Oh, Earthbound is also on my list because that's another one that like once I started like making an emulation like a ROM library, I wanted to grab that immediately, and I've started it once or twice, but then for whatever reason I just didn't finish it. But that is an excellent game. It's just so funny and unique. The humor in it is really great. Totally off the wall. So I can... Okay, if I'm a scarecrow, I can only use special abilities. Yeah, it really did, and it kind of nailed like just like the casual conversation in that game. One of the mechanics that I really like in it is the fact that you gotta call your dad to save. I think that's kind of, I don't know, there's something nice about that. But then you also get to beat the shit out of hippies. So. Oh, so I gotta ask. So those emotes in the chat are those like little portraits of like big name streamers? That's kind of escaped me so far. It's just one of those things you just accept. That's cool. No, that's Total Biscuit. Okay. I need to sort of like fill out who I'm following too. I started with a bunch of like probably the most well-known guys. Like Professor Broman and Trihex and whatnot. Any recommendations, especially for more people that do sort of like variety and retro? Yeah, give me a crash course. I probably need it, Toad. Yeah, there's only that little sidebar thing that I've noticed so far. The just the whole like UI of the Twitch site is kind of, it's a little confusing, at least to a newbie. You know what? I'm just gonna go for this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. It's like sections of a game like this is why you'll probably never see me playing a rhythm game. Great. I'm not going to do that again. Not right now. Oh, actually, question for you. Can you hear the clicking of my controller, and is that considered obnoxious? Salty D and Shrimpy Doodle. Oh, nice. Okay. That is an important aspect of it. Like, I don't think I could watch anyone that's just sort of sitting there playing the same thing for like 8-hour stretches and not interacting or doing any sort of commentary. It just, I don't know. Oh, word. I get that. It's weird in this game to me how they refer to Peach as Toadstool, like she's still Princess Toadstool. And I was wondering sort of when in the Mario game timeline does it swap over to calling her Peach, because Toadstool is an unattractive name. Yeah, that's what's kind of cool about Twitch in general, is that like if you like, you can probably find just about anything you're looking for. That is really cool. Yeah, it sort of gives a platform to people who would like might not otherwise sort of share their gaming experiences. Like that's kind of why I did it. Like I figured, hey, I'm doing this like when I get home from work every day for a little bit anyway. Why not just sort of make it into like a sort of social thing? And also it's like, you know, to give me a task to do on a consistent basis. I think that's like, there's something cool about that. There's some Netflix series, I think it's Japanese, on it's I forget what it's called, but I think it's about like a kid that sort of like ends up like bonding with his salaryman dad over Final Fantasy. It's supposed to be pretty good, I guess. I forget what it's called though, but that sounds kind of similar to this dude you just mentioned. I do not want to recap Frogfucius. Is he streaming original content? I was kind of wondering, like, if you have a stream, is it kosher to be playing like a Spotify or Pandora channel in the background, especially if you end up trying to like monetize it? That was one thing I was wondering. Like, I figured it's probably not cool, but nice instrumentals. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm totally into instrumentals. I listen to a lot of stuff like Bonobo and Emancipator, a lot of like down tempo stuff. It's good background music when you're sort of trying to get things done. Maya Jane Coles. I don't think I have. I have now though. Got my little notepad right here. Take a listen. This whole scene in the game right now also totally reminds me of Final Fantasy IX with Vivi. I don't know if you've ever played that. My favorite game of all time, hands down. I'm a sucker for like late 90s, early 2000s Square titles. ...2010 and 2017. Alright, cool. Is she on Spotify? Yeah, I like I've definitely like beaten the first couple like original Dragon Quests, and then I picked up 8. 8 is Cursed King, right? I picked that up when it was on PS2. That was a really good title, and I was like super into Dragon Warrior Monsters, which was like that weird offshoot thing that was trying to like, you know, play up the Pokemon hype. That came out like probably in 2000 or something. Really like that. Oh, those starfish are bad guys. They look so nice. Yeah, I'll probably put on like a Spotify stream at some point, because like, quite honestly, especially with RPGs too, where you're sinking so many hours into it, the same tracks just repeating over and over gets pretty old. There's like a couple games where I can do that with from this era, like Chrono Trigger, but I mean that's kind of like far in between. Oh yeah, that's true with like the monster catching thing. The Colosseum in Dragon Quest VIII was really cool. I'm a sucker for Colosseums in RPGs. I like that sort of like extra challenge that you can sort of go back to if you need to. Final Fantasy X did that really well with the monster hunting. For sure. Do I even want that treasure? I mean, every time I try to get a treasure that has like some sort of challenging, dumb platform thing going on with it, it's like the most mediocre item. Yeah, it is. Have you ever played what was it Sonic 3D Blast, where the whole game was like that? That and that Kirby, what was it? Was it Dream Course? It was like the golfing one. Oh man, those are some of my earliest memories of rage quits. Yeah, like what? How am I supposed to do this? Oh, and jumping in front of him messes up the... Oh, this is really bad. I don't think I'm getting this. Yeah, Dream Course was like, the graphics on it were just like really beautiful for that time, but it was like really challenging. At least that's how I remember it. Take out that flower. Come on. I think that's where I want to go. That guy's gonna try to steal my shit. You can tell because he's carrying a sack of some sort on his back. So you must not level up in this game at all, except after boss fights. Is that correct? I don't want what you're selling, Shy Guys. Alright. It's Rose Town. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna save this. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time, hopefully. See you later.